Hey guys, what's going on? Here
What's up, everyone?
comes another arcade review brought to you by Slam and Skits. And today, talking about that age-old game called Mousetrap, aka Pac-Man with a dog and cat skin,
And a
Android,
mouse.
and a mouse. That age-old Tom and Jerry-ness, or whatever.
Fair enough.
Son, tell us about this Pac-Man clone published by CBS Electronics. No
Well,
wonder.
first of all, CBS did not publish it, and you're looking at the wrong thing. But it was made by Exidy in 1981, and CBS published it on
The
the
Atari 2600.
and the ColecoVision, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
I know, but
Oh,
we're
roasted.
we're talking about the arcade version.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
roasted
yeah.
again.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the arcade system by Universal Game Board V2. That's the game arcade system.
Where do you see that?
Maybe
Arcade-museum.com, perhaps?
perhaps we may not know. Maybe I just know that at the top of my head. Maybe I'm smart like that.
Oh,
Anywho,
really?
yeah. Anywho,
Well,
continue.
the arcade hardware is, I think it's fairly unique to the game. The game Venture has similar hardware. I've never looked into this arcade hardware, so I couldn't tell you much about that. I don't even know what the board looks like, to be honest. I'm kind of curious. Now, with that being said, while the graphics are a little lackluster compared to Pac-Man, it is a good game nonetheless, and
It is a game.
it is a game too, and a good game at that.
Is it?
Yeah, I'd say it is.
Okay.
So, basically, take Pac-Man, but Pac-Man is a mouse, the ghosts are cats. You're going around eating cheese. I mean, that's as generic as it gets, but hey, you gotta be as mouse-like as possible. So, eat that cheese. You can somehow open doors to make them switch positions. I forget how that works, but
Yeah, I keep on. Like, I didn't play this game, but I noticed that there are gates
right.
on this. So, yeah.
And you can go through the gates, and you can do that. And the funniest part is you can eat a bone, or bone, and when you eat a bone, you become a dog. And
What about the hawk?
I don't think there's a hawk in here. Oh, yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is. Oh, I knew something that you didn't.
You know, I honestly have no idea. I've never played the game enough to get to the hawk. That's kind of interesting. Well, I learned something new today. Well,
Interesting.
anyway,
You just got roasted by a guy who hasn't even played the game yet.
yeah, I guess I did, didn't I?
Yeah, listen to that, ladies and gentlemen. A big roast right here. He's still simmering from
Yeah.
the roast that I just
Yeah, I
delivered
am.
to him.
I am.
Anywho, what else?
Well, yeah,
Anything else you want to talk about this game?
yes. Out of all the Pac-Man clones, I think this was probably one of the more successful ones out there. It's good enough that, like I said, if I found one for sale and it didn't cost a lot of money, I'd probably snag it up. You know, it's a pretty good game. I just don't ever see it much. So,
There's probably a reason why.
well, yeah, but you know, it's just not as common, and it's also got good artwork on it, though. I'll give it that. I like the cabinet design. I like the bezel, and I like how they position the monitor in the cabinet. It's aesthetically pleasing. Marquee looks nice. The artwork is simple and effective, and it looks like it fits in on there, and it's not, you know, like on a late 80s cabinet where it's kind of just some random sticker on the side. So, yeah, I think that's about all I've got for Mousetrap.
Ah, okay then. Well, then let me talk about it. I think this
Sure.
game is needless rehash of what was good and great, and that is Pac-Man. This game,
Well, yeah.
this game is overly complicated, I think.
I wouldn't go that far. I've played more complicated than this.
Well, of course, but for a Pac-Man game, why is there a hawk? What is this?
Yeah,
what is
that
this
I don't know.
What does this got to do with anything? It says on Wikipedia that the hawk will fly through the maze trying to catch the player and can eat both the mouse and the dog. Why? Why is there a hawk here? Seems stupid.
Oh, it gives you an extra challenge. Okay, so I guess
guess.
the idea was they were taking the Pac-Man formula and trying to
Make
advance
better,
it a
but
little bit. I mean, it's. I don't know if it's necessarily any better.
I don't think it's any better at all. I think even if I didn't play it, but just the idea of it just seems like it's contrived and they're just wanting to make a buck, which is what everyone wants to do. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but still, you can still make a great product like Pac-Man or Mario instead of making something like this, which is clearly a ripoff and kind of.
Yeah.
I don't get a good feeling about this game. This game makes me feel very angry, I guess.
I don't feel angry, but
Not at the same level as like, a animated 1994 Lion King as opposed to a 2019 quote-unquote live-action Lion King, which is pretty much the exact same movie with a different texture and skin to the movie, which is atrocious, and I hate it.
fair enough.
It's not
This-
that bad, but this is like, I don't know,
They-
it still kind of
they-
rubs me the wrong way here.
It's definitely not an all original thing. That's why it's as fun as the game may be, it will never be as fun as Pac-Man, and it's just kind of one of those odd curiosities for people that really get into the arcade hobby. But casual people would probably
You
just
mean-
look at it and say like, yeah, it's a worse version of Pac-Man.
You mean a hilariosity?
Yeah, you could put it that way too.
So-
It does kind of make you laugh.
AKA a Chris Stuckman hilariosity?
No, not even close. This game is not bad enough to be deserving of Chris Stuckman's relation. No offense, Chris, but put some enthusiasm in your N64 reviews. Actually play your Nintendo Entertainment System and don't just make it a decorative piece, because it is a piece of gaming equipment after all. Not a giant Nintendo paperweight. Chris. Alright, enough said.
So, what do you give this game then? Have you played
Before I continue, I just remembered that you open the different gates with buttons that are on the control panel. Overall, I would give this game B minus.
it?
I know that's going to be higher than your grade, but
I mean, I can't give it a grade because I haven't played it. So
oh well, okay then. B minus nonetheless.
If I did play it, it would probably be, unless I saw something like awesome in it, which I highly doubt, I would
Let me
probably give it a
guess.
C plus.
Oh, that was better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, still,
Well-
it's considering everything. It's early days of video games and arcade games, so they didn't have a whole lot. Plus, this guy probably wanted to make some money to feed his family. So, all right, you give it a C plus.
I mean, for me, it's a good game. It has some good replay value to it, but
This isn't The Last of Us, but
it'll never be Pac-Man.
yes,
It will never live up to Pac-Man.
It'll never be Pac-Man. This isn't The
It will
Last
never
of
play
Us.
like
It's
Pac-Man.
It's just a
It's-
fidgety. It's just a fidget game that you can sit and play and
Stand
like when you're
and play.
yeah, or sit and play if you get it on like a iOS
Go
or
Vision.
whatever.
I doubt it's on iOS.
I doubt it too, but if it ever comes on iOS, You could
That'd be
just
funny.
sit there and just play it just like a fidget spinner or one of those trivia games like Trivia Crack, which I'm currently playing or did
Oh
play.
yeah.
I don't even know. It's so far in the future. But anyway, yeah. That's that, I guess. All right,
All
guys.
right.
Comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think of this game. Do you think it's a rehash of Pac-Man, or is this a game that stands on its own? Comment, let us know, subscribe, ring that bell. More arcade game and pinball game and other stuff coming your way. Take care.
Bye bye.